This week, our editor-in-chiefs look back and name their best devices of 2012. This is the Mobile Nation's Monday Brief. Season's greetings, mobile delegates. I'm Ashley Esqueda, and you're tuned in to the Mobile Nation's Monday Brief. Every year, Mobile Nations reminisces about the year past, and today each site's editor-in-chief is naming their device of the year. First up, the illustrious leader of Android Central, Phil Nicholson.
Greetings, Android Central readers. Phil is here to talk about his favorite device of 2012. He thought he was going to talk about the Nexus 4. He was wrong. We have corrupted his mind with thoughts of Nexus Q. It is all he thinks of, and it is all he will ever think of. The Q is not dead. The Q will not be forgotten. You can believe, or not. The choice is yours. We are the Q. We are.
That was terrifying. Next up, CrackBerry Kevin's hair tells us which device was its favorite.
iPhone 5. Just kidding. No, seriously, it's been a really interesting year for me. I've been waiting for new BlackBerry 10 phones. I want BlackBerry 10 to come out. It's coming in 2013. So a few months ago, back in the summer, I basically went off my BlackBerry Bold 9900, the 2011 BlackBerry device of the year, and I said, I'm going to spend some time waiting, trying out the competition. And I've done just that the last 6 months. I've been using everything. I went Android for a while on the 1X and the S3. I went iPhone 5. I've gone Lumia 920 with Windows Phone 8. I've been using everything. So what's my favorite out of all the devices on the market this year? Well, that's easy. The BlackBerry 10 Dev Alpha. Yes, this is the developer prototype. This is what devs are building for BlackBerry 10 on. It's locked down, but there's a lot of great features here, like the keyboard, like the camera, and I'm just practicing for BB10. So I'm cheating. This is it. Dev Alpha device for BlackBerry 10. That's the BlackBerry device of the year. Can't wait for 2013. It's going to be awesome. Ho, ho, ho!
Okay, now that you're done giggling about how long Kevin's hair is, you can rewind the tape and actually listen to what he said. iMore's editor-in-chief Rene Ritchie had his pick of the year, and I've got a sneaking suspicion as to what it might be.
Picking the iOS device of the year is both simple and yet complicated. It's simple because Apple doesn't make that many devices, but it's complicated because each one of them is really good at what it does. Now, there is a brand new iPad mini for the first time this year, and that would be an easy choice, but I have to go with the iPhone 5. Apple managed to make it both bigger with a 4-inch 16:9 screen, and yet it is lighter and thinner than any iPhone to date. They rebuilt it from the atom up. It is a miracle of modern manufacturing. It has an in-cell display. It is absolutely an astonishing device, and it is the iOS device of the year.
I was so wrong. And Renee, I know it's cold in Canada, but your eye scruff is looking a little rough there, eh? DanielRubino, the Windows Phone Central editor-in-chief with the most fabulous hair, has a couple of excellent devices to choose from, but which was his favorite?
DanielRubino here with Windows Phone Central. What do I think is the device of the year? It's easy, the Nokia Lumia 920. It's a device everybody's talking about as it set the standard in 2012 for brand new technology. It's got an 8.7 megapixel rear view camera on it that has optical image stabilization. It just received a fix too to help improve that sharpness issue. It has high amplitude microphones on it, so when you record a concert, it actually sounds good and doesn't overwhelm everything. What else it has? A 4.5-inch screen with clear black so you can see it outside. It also ramps up the capacity, so it's actually really, really bright. You can also wear gloves on it while, operating the screen. That's the first time it's ever been done. It's got 32 gigs of storage and goes for $99, so it's actually a value in addition to pushing technology forward. Plus, it's all wrapped up in this great polycarbonate design. Comes in 5 different colors. What's not to like about this phone? I suppose Windows Phone OS, if you're not a big fan of it, but Windows Phone 8 has done a great job this year as well. So that's our vote for the phone of the year. HTC did a great job with the 8X, but the 920 at the end of the day edges it out. And we're very excited to see what Nokia is going to be doing in 2013.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to say the Surface RT. We probably would have had to fire him. And finally, our intrepid little EIC that could, WebOSNation's Derek Kessler.
The 2012 device of the year for WebOS. And there's so many choices. Okay, really there aren't any choices for new hardware at least. There hasn't been any new WebOS hardware released in 2012 since everything was canceled back in 2011. So really I guess the only choice is to look at the homebrew scene, and my device of the year is of all things the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. It's an Android-powered device. The fine folks at WebOS Ports have been putting a lot of work into porting Open WebOS, the open source successor to WebOS, to the Galaxy Nexus, and they've made a considerable amount of progress, and there's still a lot of work to be done, but it's still an impressive effort. And that's why the Galaxy Nexus is my 2012 WebOS device of the year.
He's sneaky, that Derek Kessler. Just so you know, he's right behind you right now. That's it for your Mobile Nations Monday Brief. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/mobilenations. Check out our dazzling and informative podcasts at mobilenations.com/shows. And you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Esqueda. Nations, you have been briefed, and have a happy holiday.